Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series. Okay, Silk-Wrapped Jace, Stasis Snared, Tassiger. He just played Treasure Cruise. It's looking like Enchantment Control versus Dark Jeskai. Ob Nixilis. +1, draws a card, loses a life. Goes down to 11. Wow, 4 fetch lands. He did quite a bit of damage to himself this game. Monastery Mentor. And Duress, 4 cards. It's a monk token, prowess is up the monastery, mentor, and what do we got? Come on, it's only 4 cards. Gets rid of Narset, leaving him with Polluted Delta, Utter End, and Ojutai's Command. So maybe this is more along the lines of an Esper Control deck than Enchantment Control. Fetchland knocks him down to 10. +1's Ob, draws a card, loses a life, down to 9. Utter End on the Monastery Mentor. Wild Slash gets another monk token. Goes to the face. He's on pretty low life already. So he's ignoring Ob Nixilis for right now. 4 cards in hand. The Esper deck has 2 land open. 3 cards in his hand. So he very well could have a counterspell in his hand. Okay, going in with the monk tokens. Going for the face. Plays Crackling Doom. That prowesses up both the monks. It'll do 2 damage to the face. No response, knocks him down to 5. And Kolagon's Command. And he concedes. So, on to game 2. Alright, turn to Jace. Alright. He Silk Wraps Jace. Duress. So far, Duress has been pretty useful for both sides. Neither one of them have played a whole lot of creatures. Alright, that takes out Utter End, leaves him with Polluted Delta, another Utter End, Mountain, Prairie Stream, and Bloodstained Mire. Yow, just a ton of land. Another Duress. Now would be the time to fire off that Utter End. Unless you have something in your hand that you know he's going to take. Negate. that's always been the idiom when somebody's going to make you discard cards, is use it or lose it. So he negates the duress, so he doesn't have to discard it or the other end. He plays another Jace. And Stasis Snare to get rid of it. And Soulfire Grandmaster. And Obnixilis reignited. +1s to draw a card and lose a life. I was kind of expecting him to -3 to kill the Grandmaster. Utter End to kill the Stasis Snare to bring back Jace. And activates Jace and he'll immediately flip. Discards a Mountain. Flashbacks Utter End to get rid of Obnixilis. Attacks in for 2. Knocks him down to 15. He goes back up to 20. And Quarantine Field for 2. Disdainful Stroke. Two more damage, 2 more life. Mends up the Shambling Vent to hit Jace for 2. Takes Jace down to 1 counter. Activating Soulfire Grandmaster to play Kolagon's Command, make him discard a card and deal 2 damage to him. Attacks with the Grandmaster again, takes him down to 11. Plays Monastery Mentor. He mans up the Shambling Vent again. Attacks Jace. Kills Jace. Goes up to 13. Attacks with just the Mentor. Delving for Dig Through Time. Responding with activating the Soulfire Grandmaster. Play Kolagon's Command, bringing back Jace and making him discard a card. He discards Ochitai's Command. Okay. Tapping Planar Outburst. That clears the field. Throws down Jace. And and he has Kolaghan's Command in his hand, which he's going to play to bring back the Soulfire Grandmaster and make him discard a card. Graveyard to your hand. He could have played the Grandmaster. Dig through time again. Stasis Snare to get rid of Jace. Throws down the Soulfire Grandmaster. Plays a land. And he's top decking. Okay, mans up Shambling Vent. He could man up the other one. Going in with 1. No blocks. 2 damage, 2 life. Plays another Shambling Vent. And things might actually be turning around for the Esper deck. Another Stasis Snare to get rid of Soulfire Grandmaster. Mans up a Shambling Vent. 2 damage, 2 life. Painful Truths for 3. That'll knock him down to 18 and draw 3 cards. Throws down Jace. Stasis Snare to get rid of the Jace. Wow. That's 3 Jaces that have been removed by a Silk Wrap and 2 Stasis Snares. He gets through again with the Shambling Vent for 2. The Dark Jeskai deck has 4 cards in hand. He might... Okay. Kolaghan's Command, he is bringing back the Monastery Mentor, making him discard a card, but it gets countered by Dispel. Anticipate. Shambling Vent attacks in for 2 more. Going in with double Vent this time. And he concedes. I'm actually quite surprised. He had 5 cards in his hand. I'm wondering what he had. But, that's the way things go sometimes. And I'm wondering whether this is Esper Control or Esper Enchantment Control. I'll have to compare the deck lists and find out, but we'll call it Esper Control for now, and the other deck was Dark Jeskai, and if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe.